Hey everyone, 95 Fathoms here with a quick little video. These were a couple of phases I originally did for my Ride-On quest, which at the time was my Ride-On Generation quest, in FireRed LeafGreen, but given that I didn't have a full capture card set up when I did these hunts and I've decided to redo the Ride-On quest hunts I didn't get on capture card, I separated these two into a general Kanto Safari phases video, whereas the remainder were done during Safari Week and will be included in my 2022 compilation video. But I will reference the Ride-On Generation quest a couple of times in these videos, so just know that that is why. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these two Safari Shinies. I'm here in the Safari Zone in my FireRed version. As you can see, I just found a shiny Nidorina. I'm a little bit mad because, as I said, this is my FireRed version. I am doing the level 23 repel trick. Most people do that to make the chances better for the rares. I'm doing it because I'm looking for Rhyhorn. This is part of my Ride-On Generation quest. So this bumps Rhyhorn up to a 30.77% chance. And you can do a level 25 repel trick and make it like 40%, or I think it's exactly 40%. But I figured, you know, on the off chance that I find a Scyther or a Chansey in the process, that would be really, really cool, because this is the center area. But instead, I found Nidorina, which I like the Nidoran female line shinies. I don't have any of them yet. I like Nidoqueen's shiny. A lot of people don't. So I'm not upset about that. But I found a shiny Nidorino 5% in my LeafGreen during Safari Week. And now here I am finding the shiny Nidorina in FireRed. And it's, I mean, if I was going to get the 7.69% chance with this repel trick, and it's the same percentage chance as Parasect. It's only a little bit higher than Scyther, so nonetheless, I'm excited to find a shiny, and I mean, this is encounter 9,770. This is continuing the phase that I actually started at the end of Safari Week, and I was going to keep going until I got a shiny, and I got just over odds to 8,205, and I just said, you know what, let's just put it on hold, go back to my other hunts, and I'll resume this next Safari Week. But turns out I decided to do another Safari hunt before that, so here I am. It has about a 25% chance, it does have exactly a 25% chance of fleeing on any given turn without Beta Rocks in the mix, which I'm not going to do. And the catch rate is like 23.5%, I think Bulbapedia says, so it's about the same chance of catching and fleeing on any given turn. I'm also a little frustrated because I've actually been live recording my Gen 1 Ride-On hunt. That's the only one with a capture card. But I at least had my audio recording, but I put it on hold. The point is, I would have at least had a live reaction for this, but I didn't because this is the very small window where I'm not recording. But, you know, nonetheless, here's the shiny, and I guess let's see if I catch it. One ball. And it breaks out immediately. It's watching. Second ball. 1, 2, 3. Caught! Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Alright. As I said, like, it's crazy percentage-wise that I got the Nidorina over something else. But I'm not going to complain. I will give her a nickname. As usual, I think I have to think on it, so I just want to save as soon as possible. I don't want to sit here deliberating. I have a hard time coming up with shiny nicknames ahead of time, because I always feel like I have to look at the shiny itself, even though I can, you know, look at sprites of it. I always feel like I have to look at the shiny itself before I can feel what nickname feels appropriate for it. So, alright. Well, I'm excited. I was figuring I'd probably fail it. That's my Safari Zone track record has actually been pretty good now. Nature guess, I'm gonna guess Docile. There's the Zapdos I traded in to make it easier to beat this game. There's my shiny Pidgey, shiny Nidorina. It is Lax Nature, which is plus defense minus special defense. I don't really know what Nidorina's best stats. That actually looks like it might be a really favorable nature for her. But one way or another, I mean, it's crazy that I found a Nidoran or Nidorina before I found a Nidoran female. yeah, so but I'm pretty happy about this. Oh right, I'll probably get a Nidoran female. I have a 25. Well, I don't know actually the percentage, but in White Forest, my 5th gen Rhyhorn hunt is gonna have a chance of phasing on Nidoran female. There's shiny Nidorina. Could also find one in my Jigglypuff hunt whenever I get back to that. So anyway, thank you for watching. This is phase 1 for Rhyhorn, assuming you don't consider my Safari Zone phases because it was sort of a soft target. But yeah, so phase 1 for Rhyhorn in my Generation Quest. Phase 2 overall for across all the generations, but see you in the next shiny.
Shiny Nidorino! Oh my god. Finally! Finally! Phase 2 for Rhyhorn and Gen 3 ends in another one of the Nido line, my 3rd of the Nidoran line. And I actually, I call it the 5% Nidorino. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm acting like I already have this. I don't already have this. I don't know if I'm gonna catch it. Oh, let me get the game audio turned on. Yeah. Phase 1 was Nidorina, but that one came a lot faster than this one. Again, 15,307 encounters. I already got one Nidorino during Safari Week 2021, and that one took a lot more encounters than this one. It was also a 5% though. This is in FireRed, not LeafGreen, so I believe it's a base 15%. Let me double check what it is with the Repel trick I'm doing, because I'm doing level 23 Repel trick, which puts Rhyhorn at like a 30%. So I was kind of hoping, I guess, you know, you expect to get it in 3 phases, but okay, it's a 15.38%, so pretty much the same percentage. Not great, not bad. I would have rather phased on almost anything else, because this just gets me a 2nd Nidorino, and it's not as cool as the other one, because the other one was 5%, but I don't know that I'm going to catch this, so before I get ahead of myself, I'll catch it, but I'm kind of apathetic. It would be cool to catch it, but honestly, I'm just glad to end this phase. And it breaks out right away. Washing carefully. Ball 2. Ah! Oh my god, I can't believe I just went 15,000 to throw 2 balls at a Pokemon that shook once each time and fled. That is so stupid. That is so stupid. Oh my god. Well, let me do one more encounter, see if it's back to back. Nope, that's a regular Rhyhorn, not my target. Or that is my target, but it's not shiny. Yeah. Well, good news. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I could have just retired. Good news is I was not really. I didn't care about catching it, so not that much of a disappointment. But kind of stupid. I guess I'm gonna walk out. There's a regular Nidorino. But yeah, so that's a shiny Nidorino. Hope you enjoyed this phase, and I will see you in the next one, which hopefully will be the Rhyhorn.